Do you use should statements such as I should be happy or I should lose weight? Should statements are a type of negative thinking pattern known as a cognitive distortion. They negatively impact your mental health and contribute to anxiety and depression. Should statements can also make you feel as if you have failed. For example, Michaela has a fear of flying, but she has to travel by air for her job as an IT consultant. She tells herself, I should be over this fear by now. I shouldn't feel this way, and I shouldn't be going away and leaving the children. Michaela's self-talk actually leads her to feel more anxious. She also feels a sense of shame as she believes she isn't living up to her potential. Albert Ellis, the founder of Rational Emotive Behaviour Therapy, or REBT, said that commands such as should, ought and must contribute to and maintain psychological distress. Ellis believes these commands come under three main categories: self-demandingness, other demandingness and world demandingness. For example, I should be able to solve every problem. You absolutely must treat me very well at all times. The conditions under which I live should always be easy and comfortable. Ellis explains that this absolutist way of thinking will create unnecessary psychological disturbance. Clayton Barbeau called it shoulding yourself. So within the psychology profession, it's a well-known fact that putting pressure on yourself via the use of should commands negatively impacts your mental health. The psychoanalyst Karen Horney named this experience the tyranny of the should. Horney believed that should commands cause disturbance because they generate a split between your real self, who you really are, and your ideal self, who you strive to be. Your ideal self is actually created out of your should commands. Now, the ideal self is not a positive goal. It's unrealistic and an impossible standard. It can also make you feel that your real self is flawed. Horney explains the aim of psychological therapy is to help you let go of these should commands and to be who you really are, your real self, not an idealised version of yourself. So the first step of letting go of your should commands is to notice them. You may want to write them down. It can also be helpful to analyse where they come from. For example, if you notice the should command, men shouldn't cry, you might recognise you internalise that from your dad. Now, this process of internalising others' opinions or beliefs is called introjection. So it's important to ask yourself, where does this should come from? And does it fit with my current values and beliefs? It's also helpful to experiment converting your should statements to preferences, such as I want to, I choose to, and I will. So instead of saying I shouldn't cry, it would be more helpful to say I will allow myself to cry. You could change I should lose weight to I will lose weight. Or I should have a better job to I choose to get a better job. Do you notice the difference? The should statements sound like you're putting pressure on yourself, and the preferences feel lighter and indicate a decision or a goal. To unhook from unhelpful patterns of thinking and take what you have learned to the next level, click on the ABCDE exercise, which is on the screen now. And I look forward to seeing you soon.